Long story short, I'll try to use the null wave. If it doesn't work, then I'll push the button. As said, the null wave might even kill me because I have a lot of neuromod installed and I did not remove it. Which way is the coral? There. Sort of. Quick save. Although I doubt that if it won't work, I'll have time to get back to the reactor and blow everything up. But I'm suited well to travel in the exterior. And I think that even if it tried to eat me, I could maybe dash away with the Phantom Dash. Maybe. Maybe I could. I just want to believe that maybe there's a way to destroy that Typhon. Oh shit. This junction. It took me the whole game to do this, by the way. I need to get up. Ooh, science operator?
Hello.
Where the fuck are you? I don't see her. Whatever. I'm going up. Hey, can you go with me? Fire one is good. Let's go. Will he follow? There's a Weaver. Fucking hell. Come here, you shit. There's no use hiding. Come on. Come on through. Come on. Come to me. Hey, Steven. Steven, get a move on. Okay, Steven is stuck. Whatever. Open the containment shield. No. How do I... Okay, let's try from the other side. Oh, here, I see. That's one way to solve it. Okay, which button do I have it on? On I can set it on 4. Oh, I can't? Okay.
Microgravity detected.
Right, is it gonna be just that simple?
Kill them.
Adrenaline. And another dose of Morganellite. What? Do it.
That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
This headaches. They're getting worse. Like teeth in the brain, sinking in. You feel it, MU? Screaming is louder now. Getting close. I think screams are coming from the future. MU. Screams of people on Earth. Screams an animal makes when caught in a hunter's jaw.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark. But what if we're just poor swimmers, and now there's blood in the water?
You know, I'd evaluate it in a different manner. And you know, in which matter, in which way? If we are just swimmers in the water in which blood can, like, recently appeared, then destroying this station will not prevent Earth from more attacks like this. Only way to prevent more attacks like this is to be the bigger shark, and that I agree is either superior weapon technology, and operators aren't that. As good as the military operators are, they couldn't defeat anything like this big Typhon. Or technology created and based on the enemy, right? Like the Norway. I really think, and I might be a fool, but I really think that just using that, the Norway could using the null wave could, like, kill all of this. As said, if it won't work, then, right? Get it? But until then, where am I going to? Arboretum, right? Let's see if it works then. If it doesn't, then I'll of course show the other end as well. I mean, other continuation of the main story by blowing up the reactor. I have both arming keys, and I think I'm well prepared for that. I think I'm prepared more than I ever was. Alright. Alex even had controls for the null wave in his bunker. Wow. Null wave transmitter emits a short burst which nullifies the ability of Typhon to manifest psionic abilities. So if you make a bigger null wave, then it should just erase all their psi abilities, but not cause them to die, right?
Gravity detected.
I think power's out, but that's irrelevant. We past the trees. Let's go down. Let me go. I think something tried to hold me. Oh yeah, the bridge. I've been to it once. I hope if I'll have to kill a big Typhon, then I hope it won't be with a pistol, because I don't have much ammunition for pistol, only for shotgun. I just wonder if this game will have an end boss. I don't see a need for it, but of course, if that is correct, and if the Mega Null Wave...
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
I'm not going into the shuttle bay.
What the hell have you done?
I simply acted, Morgan.
Your operators locked me out of the comm terminal. We need to link up to the null wave device if we're gonna get that signal off before it's too late.
Consider the risk. Alex's plan, if it works, is only a short-term solution. None of us have the right.
Hold up. What January says is true. It's only a short-term solution, but it will not destroy the station, and all of this. This is what any human could have, and imagine if all humans on Earth could have this. It would be very easy, or at least easier than just using operators and weapons, to kill any new Typhon that would come and try to kill Earth, kill everyone on Earth, right? What January says, like, what will blowing up the station do? It will do even less than just saving it.
To endanger every life on Earth.
If anyone's playing God here, it's you. Your lunatic plan denies everyone a birthright to the stars.
You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few.
I'm not arguing with a glorified desktop. Kill it, Morgan.
Sorry, Morgan. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. You'll have to destroy me. Which means you will be destroying yourself.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
January. Are you really January? Did I really make you? Did I? He could do the same to me, without any trouble. Weakness. EMP. Oh wait, he had something to say. I'm sorry. I want to hear it. But I just earned an achievement. Sorry, I want to hear what he wants to say.
I'm sorry, Morgan. I didn't want to harm your brother. The directives you gave me require I do everything in my power to ensure you destroy Talos 1 and all the Typhon. Detonating the station safeguards the Earth, and perhaps provides a small measure of reparation. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. If you want to activate the null wave, you'll have to kill me.
Kill? No, destroy. Alright, Alex. I'll move you somewhere where you won't be as in the immediate danger. That means over here. If something hits the window, you'll be alive. You'll make sure he stays alive, okay? Achievement unlocked. Do no harm.
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality. And it is beautiful.
This song is awesome, by the way. I've heard it a few times. So the future which I've chosen... how some of the population will be allowed to die to mimics, and so the mimics can multiply, and then the mimics will be recycled into neuromods, I guess. Yeah, you've seen that mug just appear, right? Or one of these things just appeared. I've seen the movement. That's what I think is... Ah, this is from the start, right? Yeah. This is when Typhon broke containment, I think. Right? Yeah. You see the TranStar logo in the back. So this is from the start. I'll let it play whole, and then I'll be back 2 more times. Or maybe even 3. Because I think there's a few more ways to do this. Yep, on the left you see what I did in the end. That's the same. Just you wait until Voltaic Phantom walks by. None of this will be lit up and the scene will be pitch black. Oh really? How can a nightmare fit into this area? Ah, whatever. This song is called Mind Game, I think. It's a Prey original soundtrack, OST. And you can find it on YouTube. I like the game. I really do. I have never played Prey 1. So this is first Prey I ever played and I like it. I'll let it play whole, including all the credits. You know, I think I like Prey also because in the end, at any point I could decide that I want to end the story in a different way, right? I could have walked away from that console without any trouble, go into the reactor section, detonate the reactor. Nowhere would have I been stopped on the way, I think. Right? No problems. Nothing. Like, absolute freedom in this way. I think that's what a lot of the good but new. I think that's what the that's. Let me form what I want to say. I'm sorry, it's late in the evening and it's getting dark. What I want to say is, many good games exist, right? Fallout series, Skyrim series. I think that they all share one fault, right? Prey tries to fix that. Prey lets you change the story at any point, right? The main story. And in the Fallout series or in the Skyrim series, you go with one faction, and after you pick that one faction, I don't know how easy it is to go to a different faction, but I think once you pick one faction, it's done. You have to like save before picking a faction. I know you can be in multiple factions in some versions of Fallout, but do you get what I mean? It's a great game, and maybe it's great because you get locked with a faction, and that's what many people like, but I don't mind a little bit of freedom. This is the soundtrack. Everything is gonna be okay. I also expect there might be something on the absolute end, right? If you know what I mean. Like an extra, or just a cinematic of how the future ended. My official decision is this, right? Use the null wave. Because with this technology from the Typhon, like, how else would humanity survive if not by you? Humanity cannot evolve in Prey, it seems, so why not use a different race to evolve? Right. Now entering a hidden location. Guess I was right. It's not over yet, I guess.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Lightner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Da. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. Things did not end well for him. But...
would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah,
Achievement unlocked.
you're next.
I and the Tao.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37, but it left him alive. It could mean a low drive for retribution. A lot of humans controlled by the Typhon ended up dead. Not that it was easy to avoid, but I just don't think it's worth the risk.
In the end, he chose to activate the null-wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we had to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
Oh shit, look at my hands. I'm not Morgan, but I expected that.
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
It says kill them all. But I'll try both ways regardless. I don't know which one to pick. So I'll take his hand for now.
We're gonna shake things up. Like old times.
Alright. Let's reload that. Let's see. I'll skip to the end and see what is the other option. What happens then? I won't change all the side quests, etc.
I didn't want to harm your brother. The directives you gave...
Can I skip? Please. At least I hope I'll be able to skip credits.
Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality. And it is beautiful.
As soon as the Phantom took Alex's hand, his Typhon material changed into human skin. A hand. He also had boots. It wasn't a complete Phantom.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Lightner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Dar. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. Things did not end well for him. But...
would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37, but it left him alive. It could mean a low drive for retribution. A lot of humans controlled by the Typhon ended up dead. Not that it was easy to avoid, but I just don't think it's worth the risk.
In the end, he chose to activate the null-wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you?
No.
Here. I want to show you something.
See, I have boots and hands. But I'm restrained, so how can I kill them all?
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Alright, I'll try the other way. Alright. And continuing with the other way. Alright, January. You win this time. Once it loads, I'll go over to the reactor section. What a surprise.
I'm sorry, Morgan. I didn't want to harm your brother. The directives you gave me require I do everything.
Going down to life support, right? Let's see. I need to use the lift. Wait, is Morgan dead or is Morgan alive? You know, like, Alex said it's based on Morgan's memories. I guess they're both alive. But... I'm going to the reactor controls. It suddenly started lagging a bit. Let me see why. I'll alt tab in a few moments. Yeah. Fuck. There we go. Hold up. It's going on 30 FPS only, and I wonder why. Whatever, let's see. I hope none of the previous material I recorded is corrupt. Going down to the reactor room. Alex is stunned, or should be by January. Let's see them. Where is... Straight from life support. Alright. Getting closer. So my official decision is to use the null wave and take Alex's hand.
I should give that now.
Morgan, I don't know if you've seen, but there is alien matter ripping through the hull.
Going in. Alright. I'm going in with both the keys. Let's see, what can I do? Although, it is a bit alarming that there is always the option to take the hand or kill them all. Basically that Alex doesn't have any sort of defense set up around the experiment
Warning,
place.
Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate. Warning, dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames.
Let's go. I'm here. Shit. Ah. Going in. Try however you want. I'll go up in flames with the station. Where do I trigger that? Objectives. Talos 1 bridge. Here. Do I have to get up? Really? Sort of. Trying to find the gravity lift. There we go. Or I mean, to quote Joker, and away we go. I know he's above me and I'm gonna get out into his face. That's not a problem.
Explosive gas detected. Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
Ah.
Warning.
Damn it.
Dangerous level of explosive gas warning.
Fuck off.
Level of explosive gas. Please evacuate.
Stop talking already.
And avoid all open flames or sparks can be made.
That's just for aesthetic. I'm not dealing any damage to it all, apparently. So I still have to go to the bridge. I've now set up both ways. See? No one preventing me from doing them. I mean, like, yeah, when I got to the control panel of the null wave, January appeared. But that's because, and only because... because guess why? Because I was about to end. So it was like a warning that the end is coming. There are some areas which I've never unlocked, like the one area that was right to my right, etc. Alright. I don't know if I should cut out all of this or leave it in. Oh, whatever. Talos 1 bridge, that's... Harbor. Yeah, I know I was just there, but I forgot.
Good evening, Talos. As a reminder, all personnel must complete monthly physicals during their stay aboard Talos 1. Dr. DeVries promises to make them as quick and painless as possible.
There's not much following after... how is it called? After taking the hand or killing them all. And it's not even that hard to kill them all. That is what alarms me, but... you know... my decision was to take his hand, and it will stay that decision, so...
Microgravity detected.
Wow, the frame rates are out of the roof.
Standing down.
In that case, I should get a move on. Alright, so right now I've activated both of the ways. Alright. Entering Talos 1 bridge. I'm in. Let's see. I can also attempt to go into the shuttle bay and escape. And don't do anything with this and just let Earth rot. Wait, where the fuck did I go? Oh, I've gone in the wrong direction. Come on. Oh wait, I haven't. Okay, never mind. No, I was a bit stupid. I even forgot I was here.
I'm aware that you primed the arming keys to destroy Talos 1, so I find the activation of this null-wave transmitter station puzzling. The directives you gave me require I do everything in my power to ensure you destroy Talos 1 and all the Typhon. Detonating the station safeguards the Earth, and perhaps provides a small measure of reparation. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. If you want to activate the null-wave, you'll have to kill me.
Where do I detonate? That's my only question. Where? Am I blind? Where? What the fuck? How do I detonate? Oh, achievement unlocked. Push the fat guy. I didn't mean to do that, but how do I... How to bomb... Hey. I don't want to do the null wave. I want to... Is it a navigation? Or where is it? Or is it in breathing? How do I...
Please pay attention.
Okay, I guess I'll have to... Hey, January. I want to blow up this station. Where can I do that? Hold up. All right. Second. Come on, open. Okay. I am sorry that I'm so bad at this. So what I have to do is find the office in which I was once already. I just must find it. The place from which I was able to destroy the shuttles. Which I think is up here. Yeah, Captain's Loft. Frame rates are so low at the moment.
Warning, reactor detonation.
It's finished.
Evacuate.
You gave me have been completed, all except one. When the station detonates, it will destroy the Apex Typhon and every trace of technology derived from it, including you. But you know this already. It was your idea, after all. The alien neuromods you carry would pose an unacceptable risk to everyone on Earth if you returned. Have a seat, Morgan. You might as well enjoy the view in your final moments.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent.
Michaela,
Evacuate.
this is Morgan.
Are you on your way?
I'm not going to make it.
What?
Everything's fine. I got one of the escape pods working.
Are you sure? Morgan, something's wrong.
There's no time. Trust me. I'll see you Earthside.
A number of decisions I can make. Two more endings. January will die instead of me. I mean, die. Will just explode into pieces.
Microgravity detected.
Morgan, I had to restrain Igwe several times by punching him. Who knows? I may have killed him. He tried to disable January. If you try to do the same, I can't let you do it. This station is proof of what happens when TranStar conducts operations unchecked.
Yep.
If the research survives, then the crimes here will continue, and these aliens, if even one survives, they'll escape again and again.
And again and again. High usage of CPU, I wonder why. Oh yeah, because I...
He's made his choice.
Never mind.
Now, it is up to you to make the right one.
I don't
if
care.
You want to trigger the null wave,
Move.
You'll have to come through me.
I don't care. I'm going to the shuttle. Whew. I'm sorry for the low frame rates in the past few bunch of seconds. And for the loading times, I cannot change those. I already have graphics set on lower than I'd want to, just to be able to record at 60 FPS, or at least similar to 60 FPS. I'm going to shuttle bay.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Don't mind me, I'm making a run for it. I got 40 seconds. Can I make it in 40 seconds? Probably no. Prepare to run like hell. I mean, once it loads, of course.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
I made it in time. Hey.
Now come the fireworks. I hope there'll be enough. You know, I thought you had left the station because of what happened between us. And that I had lied to you about my condition. I was angry with you. and myself. But I'm glad you are here with me now. And I like who you have become. You have my father's strength.
I see nothing but that.
I keep having this dream.
There we go. Let's see, what will they say now? I mean, the other is probably obvious. Morgan dies, Earth never sees Typhon, and the next time some race like Typhon appears, Earth is fucked and everyone dies. Right? Let's see.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Da. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. Things did not end well for him. But...
would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help. And it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37, but it left him alive. It could mean a low drive for retribution. A lot of humans controlled by the Typhon ended up dead. Not that it was easy to avoid, but... I just don't think it's worth the risk.
Alex, it killed you.
Back then, I would have done the same thing to me.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos 1. Why? To protect Earth? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
And this stays the same, I guess. Difference is in between what each of the operators has to say. He seems to be empathic, and I mean, pretty happy about just existence of this Phantom.
We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
And that's about it for Prey. I guess there are multiple endings and many more of them, but I'm happy with the way I finished the game. Using the null wave and taking his hand. Because in the end, that could have been another simulation based on some Phantom's memories, right? Who knows? Well, I guess this is where it ends. So I'll get back to just recording Warcraft and Heroes of the Storm. I mean, I don't have many other choices, do I? Well, I hope you enjoyed. And that's all from me, and from the game.
But now it's time to be